Hello! This is going to be an intro video to my Disney College program experience. I decided while being bored and waiting on the program to start that I was going to start a vlog. I'm not really used to talking to cameras, so if I'm a little awkward, for those of you who don't know what the Disney College program is, which is kind of hard if you know me because I don't shut up about it, but I'm going to explain it anyway. So if you don't know what it is a 5 to 7 month internship at Walt Disney World in either Florida or Disneyland in California. I will be at the one in Orlando, Florida. I had applied last year in spring. I think the applications came out in February, and I made it to the web-based interview. And first off, let me backtrack. First off, you go through an application, and it asks you like what college you go to, if you have any work experience, what roles you're interested in, stuff like that. And so I got through that and made it to the web-based interview. And then when I took that, I got what they called NLIC, which is no longer in consideration. And that's just saying that like I didn't answer correctly on the web-based interview. I don't know, that thing's kind of weird. So I was like, it's okay, whatever, I'll just reapply again. But then later on in February, the auditions for a character performer came up. So I went to those and I only made it to the first round, but you know, that's okay. At least I tried. I'll probably do it again on my program. So then when applications came out in August of 2015, I was like, what the heck? I'm gonna apply again. And so I did. And this time I got to the web-based interview. I asked one of my sorority sisters who has applied like 3 times, you know, the best way to go about the web-based interview, and I just kind of asked her to give me some little tips and tricks. I know it sounds kind of weird because it's an interview, but it's more so testing like your personality to see if you'd be a good fit at the company. Then, so I actually got past that, and immediately after I got an email saying that I was selected for a phone interview. Now, the phone interview was very nerve-wracking, I won't lie. I looked up all kinds of videos on it, all kinds of blogs. It was super like nervous. I made sure that like I set apart my time. I was sitting in my room all by myself, like freaking out. They say to smile during your phone interview. I accidentally forgot to smile during my phone interview, but that's okay. Another tip that they say is to like write down your interviewer's name so that you don't forget their name. But then during my phone interview, they asked me questions about my past work experience and any like volunteer things I had done. So I told them about me volunteering at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta and how, you know, I've loved doing that. I volunteered 3 different summers there at the volunteer program. And then I mainly told them about my past work experience at Publix. And if anybody doesn't know, I'm a customer service staff member at Publix in my hometown. And Publix started out as a Florida company too, so it's very well respected by the Disney company, so I think that got me some brownie points. But then they asked about our top 3 favorite roles. My top 3 were character attendant, merchandise, and hospitality. Character attendant are the little peoples that you see going around with the people in fur costumes or the princesses. And they just make sure that, you know, everything's going smoothly, that guests aren't being rude to them, or I guess that they're not being rude to guests, which is kind of weird. But anyways, I really wanted to do that because I really wanted to be a face character, and but obviously I'm not a face character because I got accepted for merchandise, but we'll get back to that later. My second role was merchandise just because like I'm used to doing retail at Publix, so it would be an easy transition for me. And my third one was hospitality. Hospitality are the people that check you in at your hotel, so they sit at the front, you know, next guest please, and then they ask for all your information and, you know, hand you your information for your room and stuff like that. And it also goes along with concierge. And I wanted to do concierge because, you know, I get to check in all the VIP people and see if any celebrities are in Disney World, but it's okay. But in the end, I got accepted for merchandise, which is perfectly fine because, fingers crossed, it's an easy transition because I'm used to handling a lot of money at the service desk and just checking people out, and, you know, I'm used to the retail atmosphere, so I feel like that won't be too hard. when I got my acceptance email, I was in my sorority house and I basically started bawling my eyes out because I'm a child and I was super excited to get in. And I'm not really losing a semester per se at school because I was only going to take 7 credit hours, so I guess it doesn't matter. It's like that semester never existed. So when I come back in the fall, I will just start my program per normal. Now I'm in the process of last minute packing because I moved out of my sorority house to come back home and haven't unpacked anything. So that's great. I have to clean and unpack and then repack all the stuff I'm taking down to Disney. Me and Dad are hopping in my car and road tripping down to Orlando. We're going to hang out a little bit before I check in on the 25th into my new apartment, which later on I think I'll be super cliche and do an apartment tour because everybody does them that has a DCP blog. I am moving down there with 2 of my sorority sisters. They got in the program as well. One of them, her name is Caitlin, and we will actually be living together, hopefully. We linked on the housing website that they send us, and so I'm hoping that they will actually put us in a room together. The chances are pretty high. And the other one I'm moving down there with, her name is Lexi, and unfortunately she won't be able to live with us because she has different dates, but it doesn't mean we can't hang out. So look forward to seeing video footage of them. In addition to living with Caitlin, we have also found 4 other women that we want to room with. Their names are Alexis, Erica, Savannah, and Brittany, and you'll probably be seeing more of them. They all seem super cool. I'm super excited to live with them. We've been talking and chatting and making plans, and you know, even if we don't get to live together, we're still gonna hang out because we're all really awesome people. I guess I have babbled on enough about this program. I'll probably insert a little montage of my cleaning, packing, unpacking, repacking thing that I'm gonna be doing, and I will just update you guys on my life periodically. So I will see you guys in Orlando. I hope this doesn't take long. Disclaimer: all of this stuff is not going to Disney World with me. This came out of my sorority room, and there's still a few stuff at Dad's too, so let's see if I can condense it. So, packing day 1, complete! See you on day 2. Well, day 2 is actually looking a little worse than day 1. Not gonna lie. And that's a wrap on day 2. It is day 4, and if you have ever wondered what my entire life for 5 months looks like packed up, now is about to be your opportunity because I have finally finished! There it is. From the white box right here, all the way to the hangers. That's everything. That's my whole life in boxes. Well, it's been a great run, but I'm about to clock out of Publix for the last time. I am no longer a Publix employee, but a Disney one.